Welcome back to Hoods Up Garage. I'm Colt, and today I'm going to be tackling the most important part of the car, which is the engine. So today is a big day. I'm going to be trying to tackle the engine, which is honestly mostly complete. I'm gonna throw up some pictures, but I got new stage 3 cams in, whole timing system has been redone, new lifters, new rockers, new everything, new head gaskets. So all that's left now to do is throw the valve covers on, throw the intake on, and as well as clean everything up, because as you can see, there's oil caked up everywhere, which I'll throw up a picture now, but when we first bought the car, oil was literally top to bottom covering the entire engine. I don't know why, but yeah. So let's get started. First order of business is I'm installing the valve covers, so I need to make sure that the surface is flat, which there's a bit of RTV on both sides, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrape that off. So now, after a little bit of cleaning, both the top, the bottom, on both sides is nice and flat, that the valve covers can go on and seal properly now. So as I tackle clean our brand new nice and shiny valve gaskets, I'm just gonna go out and say thank you for the support so far on the channel. It's been incredible to hear some of y'all say and support us. And at least content-wise, we are going to try and upload once a week or once every other week, just when school and work allows. And hopefully get some big plans going on this car, get it running before summer's the goal. But you know how things are, there's still a lot that needs to be done. Got new fuel pump to install, new injectors, put the engine back in, clean up the actual engine bay. Lots of work that needs to be done, which I'm glad. That's good in a sense, because that's more content, more stuff I can upload. But yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all again when I'm done with these, and I'll be right back. So after doing a little bit of cleaning, I was about to go put the gaskets on, then I realized that they sent me the wrong gaskets in this kit. So these do not fit this whatsoever. Tried every which way imaginable, but they don't. So I'm gonna go ahead, order some new ones. But for now, I can actually then focus my attention to the air intake. That's not very good. I guess that was just, that was just sitting around in the air intake then, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get the air compressor and clean that up. Give this one final shake. I'm gonna put some paper towels down in the intake section just to block off that entrance so nothing falls down in there. Then flip this over, get a little bit of carb cleaner and give this one final wipe down on each side. Actually, wait. You should never use paper towels when you're cleaning. I mean, you can, but you should use paper towels when cleaning any surface that you're gonna use, like a head gasket or just any gasket really, because it'll leave behind those fibers, which can cause it to either not seal 100% properly, or they'll just be like floating around in your system. So that's why it's best to use microfiber cloth, just so avoid that issue. All right, this is good. Now I'm gonna go to the car. All right, so you got both gaskets on the intake manifold parts. So now all we have to do is line this up. Make sure it's going on correctly. Which that. Looks pretty good. Just making sure all the gaskets stay lined up. And all right, that it is. All right, so I'm going to install some of the bolts. I'm going to install all the bolts and I'll meet y'all back. So I just noticed when I went to reinstall this thermostat, look how bad that gasket is on there. It just completely shredded. So I'm gonna see if I have, oh yeah, that's not very good, yeah. So I'm gonna see if I have one that was included in this kit I got with all the gaskets for the engine. So I was able to find a nice O-ring that'll work just perfectly for it. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish tightening all the bolts and get this done. So the air manifold is officially installed. So now, since we don't have the right gasket sizes, which sucks, we can focus on cleaning this entire thing up, because look at that. That's like it's like a centimeter of oil just caked on there. Gets all over my hands every time I touch this thing. It's just dirty, it's filthy. So I'm gonna go over it with degreaser, scrub it, razor blades, and I also got this steamer that I'm gonna try and use that I saw some people using to get tough stains out of their engine. So yeah, guys, it's time lapse that. So here I am a week later, the new valve cover gaskets came. I went ahead and installed them on. Nice, shiny, brand new. Now we can go ahead and put them on the engine. So before we put the valve covers back on, we just need to put a little bit of RTV on where the timing cover meets the head, right here and right here. Go ahead, tiny little bit right there. Not a ton, just about a little less than a pea size. There and there. Go ahead and take our valve cover, make sure the gasket stays on, then just line it up and plop it on. Then I'm gonna go grab the just a few of the bushings and some of the bolts. Just can't tighten it all the way while that RTV sets. So as I'm doing this, I just want to say sorry for the long wait for the first video. Just really waiting on getting some parts coming in, and also Q3 of school was wrapping up. So just been making sure, getting everything in. But yeah, so after the engine is done, then I can start focusing on the car side of the job, which includes a new fuel pump, new fuel lines. Need to fix the parking brake because that did not work before, and new fuel injectors, and also just cleaning up the engine bay because it's not in the best condition. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these bolts finished, and I'll do the other side. So now on the other side, all we have to do is put the RTV on, then just do the exact same thing as the opposite side. So now that we got the valve covers on and the air manifold, the last thing we're going to be doing today is installing the water pump. Which is just you slide it in, and there's 4 easy bolts. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We got the engine completely ready to go, except for when we go drop it in the car, which we have to attach a transmission, the starter, the other exhaust manifold, etc. Not that much. So that's gonna be it for today. Stay tuned for the next video, hopefully gonna be done end of this month, where we are going to be tackling the engine bay. Thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.